Take a look at this matchup on paper. Ricky Iron Nuts Martin, no wins, one loss in his MMA career. 25 years old, fighting out of Chadron, Nebraska by way of Warehouse MMA in Scottsbluff. His opponent, Morgan Miller, 1-0 in his MMA career. He's 29 years old, and as we mentioned, an independent fighter out of right here in North Platte, Nebraska. And it says independent on the card. I believe that Morgan Miller is a top-tier fighter, but we'll verify that with Ryan Main Event McDonald when he jumps back on here. He's got to swig down some A&W root beer. Morgan Miller, the North Platte hometown boy, makes his way into the MCF cage to the applause of the North Platte fight fans here. It's been a great night. The place full here at the DNN Event Center in North Platte. Everywhere you look, there's people, and everywhere you look, Ryan McDonald, there's people with smiles on their faces.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first fight on the
Here's
MCF 12 main card. It is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the MCF Amateur Middleweight Division. It is brought to you by the DNN Event Center. Thank you very much for Tad for providing a location for MCF right here at the DNN Event Center. Thank you to Tad and his staff very much. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This boxer stands 5'10", weighed in at 185 pounds. Holding an amateur mixed martial arts record, 0 wins, 1 defeat. Training out of final round and fighting out of Scottsbluff, Nebraska, Ricky Iron Nuts Martin. His opponent across the MCF cage, fighting out of the blue corner, is a striker standing 5'11", weighed in at 185 pounds. Making an amateur record, 1 win, 0 defeats, and fighting out of top-tier MMA. From Tryon, Nebraska, Morgan Miller. Your referee is Dave Jobin.
And here we go. First fight on our main card, our 6th fight of the evening. Ricky Martin fighting out of final round MMA in Scottsbluff, and Morgan Miller out of top-tier MMA right here in North Platte. And here we go. Scott Carlson from ESPN Radio 1410 AM alongside Ryan Main Event McDonald. You're watching live on MMAFutures.com. And a big kick to the body by Morgan Miller to get this started, followed up with a punch after the catch by Ricky Martin. And they come right in front of our broadcast position here. Ryan McDonald, we ought to have a pretty good view of this.
I'd like to see Morgan turn his back to the fence and get an underhook and stand up.
Ricky Martin takes Morgan Miller's back here, trying to seek in that rear naked choke, which has been a popular submission move here at MCF 12 tonight. Miller doing a good job of hand fighting, though, and not allowing Ricky Martin to get that sunk in, though. Martin, though, kind of an unorthodox approach here, has the back. Morgan Miller continuing to fight those hands as Ricky Martin rains down punches to the face and the body and maintains that back position, Ryan McDonald.
You know, he's doing a good job of punching his way into the choke. You know what I mean? He's not just sitting here just fighting for that choke because he knows he's going to get it. He's punching his way in, and that's kind of lifting Morgan's chin up. You know, now he's got a body scissor here, and he's kind of just holding the arm, waiting to come out on top. But higher hits here, and Morgan is on top.
Great job, Morgan Miller.
He's laying that head in the chest, but I'd like to see him get some posture here and throw some mean strikes.
Nonetheless, Morgan Miller finds himself out of that dominant position. And a great reversal there, Ryan.
And great job by Ricky by working right back up off that fence. Oh, here's a
watch out,
guillotine
choke. Grabbing the fence, you see the referee tell Morgan Miller he can't grab the fence, and that choke is in pretty tight. Pretty deep with the guillotine choke is Ricky Martin, the fighter in the final round.
He's okay, now his back is against the fence. This could be bad.
Morgan Miller may be in trouble at this point, still able to fight off, keep some space, and he's out. He is out.
Some heavy blows. Hands are down, hands are sagging by Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin is tired, I think, after holding on to that, trying to sink that choke in. His arms look like they're hanging dead. Ryan McDonald as Morgan Miller.
Both guys really have some hands low here.
Somebody could get knocked out with the hands hanging down at the hips, but Morgan Miller pursued, maybe trying to recover a little bit after that long battle.
We'll see if these guys have enough power now after that grappling exchange to really put each other out, but you never know with their hands sagging and chins up high. So
again, Morgan Miller, the fighter out of top tier in North Platte, taking on Ricky Martin out of final round MMA in Scottsbluff. Martin dominating from the back position, couple submission attempts in the exchange. Morgan Miller able to reverse it and get the fight stood back up.
Right.
Both fighters appear to be pretty tired, though, Ryan.
I think the difference in this fight, they fought their first fight was against each other. And I think the difference in this one is Ricky has got a place to train. Before he was just doing some training in his garage with the buddy, but now he's at final round with a great gym. And I mean, this is still a great fight, but I think it's kind of equaling out the skill levels. They're both really equally matched. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Round number 1 in the books, and I agree with you. I was able to see Ricky Martin fight here in North Platte at the D&N Event Center, much improved in his skill set, and I would say the ground game is what I noticed the most. Ricky, the first fight came here just kind of throwing haymakers, trying to connect with something, but as you said, you can tell he's been working, fighting out a final round MMA in Scotts Bluff, Ryan, and tough first round for the North Platte fighter Morgan Miller, although he was able to at least get himself out of that dominant position and get the fight stood back up. But both fighters very winded after just one round of action. One round is in the books.
I think round 1, Ricky Martin.
I would have to agree with that, sir.
I think Morgan did a great job of firing back towards the end of the round, but I don't think he did enough to win the round. Not saying he couldn't have. I think he could have emptied the tank a little bit and won that last round, but here we go with the second.
Here we go, round number 2. Ricky Martin in the black trunks with the white flames. Morgan Miller in the white trunks. And there we go. One shot is all it takes. And it's see you later. Morgan Miller with a knockout victory. I'm going to estimate it at 15 seconds into round number 2. He puts Ricky Martin to sleep. Here's the replay, Ryan McDonald.
Wow.
We'll see the whole round here in this replay.
I think Ricky just threw that jab and didn't get his head off the line. You know what I mean?
Count it down. 15 seconds and a broken nose.
The right hand comes right
and
over the top.
a free night's sleep for Ricky Martin, Ryan. Woo!
The jab, yep, you can't throw a lazy jab with a guy who got a good right cross. Can't throw that lazy jab.
And as we see so much in mixed martial arts, the hug afterwards, two guys put it all out there, left it all in the cage. And I tell you, if you don't respect anybody who steps into this cage, Ryan McDonald, then I tell you, I question your integrity.
Right, good way to seal the deal on that second fight for Morgan, you know. Let's not take it to a third one. Let's not do this a third time.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Dave Jobin calls a stop to the fight in just 8 seconds of the second round. Your winner by knockout, Morgan Miller.